All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to a pre-market analysis. All right. Welcome to the pre-market analysis today. 28 Wednesday. Yesterday is trade. Unfortunately, a break-even trade. So yeah, we have to continue. Otherwise, we would have been done for the week. That's right. That's right. So as I clean this up, let's dive into the not really interested in longs from that area anymore. Keep it on for now, but yeah, really. Let's see. Let's yeah, my nose is completely like I don't know how to say it, stuffed. That's not the right word, but it's full. Shit, sorry. It's annoying as fuck. But yeah, it is what it is. So it's that GU. This is the quite family. Whoops, hold up. Let me zoom in. Yeah, there we go. Go. Oh, oh shit, I should stop doing that. Sorry. Oops. All right, I'll just breathe fire my mouth and talk at the same time. Oh. All right, that's a little bit easier. Hope stays like this. Let's dive into the daily pre-market analysis of EU, GU, DXY, of course, and let's see where we can trade from. So, as we can see, we're coming down now over here. Let me see. So that's quite nice. We took that internal range liquidity. Can now see that we had that turnaround. What about liquidity? Building up liquidity here to the upside. This is I think for DXY we can class this as what's it called? As equal. So building up that liquidity to the upside. Well, actually that's breaking down from the ranges first. So daily wise, where are we? Well, we know we had this blue structure. If we zoom out, we know that we took all this internal range liquidity, which was then followed by, well, first we took this liquidity, got that bullish break, then we continued down. So this was inducement coming down, another form of inducement after taking this liquidity. And then we broke bearish. Sorry. And now we are kind of in this bearish range. We reach into the premium pricing. So based on this range, we're looking at lower prices. Internal to that, we have a bullish red range over here, and we are inside the discount pricing of that red range, and we can see that price is reacting from here. Oh, I should stop doing that. Price is reacting from here, and we have that bullish break. kind of, but at the same time, it's maybe a liquidity grab, but essentially we get a high, a low, a lower high, a lower low, lower high, low, low, the bullish break. However, the real area where we reached discount price, premium pricing for last time is now, actually, right now, we just reached into the premium pricing. So we got a low, then we got a high, then a low, low, higher high, high low, higher high, actually higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, bearish break, premium, lower low, and this is the first time we reach into the premium pricing. And we can see that this was quite impulsive to the downside, correction up, impulsive to the downside, but then Friday and Monday, or actually Thursday and Friday, or just Friday, was very impulsive to the upside. And then we started the week quite correctional. You can see that we're building up some activity up here as well. Off that new weekly open gap. So we might see price come into that as well. But yeah. So what are we looking at then? I'm looking at this as a bullish break. First of all, and you can see we have a yeah. But we are inside this bearish range for now. And ideally we want to come up higher. Looking at this correctional price action on the way down and that move after that liquidity. You want to come up higher and come into deeper premium to then continue short. That's a little bit of the general idea for today. Now looking at this, I don't like to trade this the way it forms, but because we have a high, low, bullish break, bearish break. So we need to wait for price to come above here before we can do anything, really. Same as for buys, although I can see that we are building up this liquidity here, this trend line-ish thing. So buys from below that liquidity would make sense as well. You can see that we have a nice supply zone, demand zone sitting there. Sorry. Right. And yeah. So for me, it's really wait for price to come above here, but then we have another pool here, which is not really that great, but this is a nice zone. Just playing the most recent structure for now. So we got high, low, then over here we got some most recent structure into that discount pricing of this bullish leg. Ideally, you want to long from here after we break above here, but it might happen. Might be the case that it doesn't happen and we can move along from there instantly. And shorts from this area above the liquidity. A bit tricky with those equals up here in the new weekly open gap over there as well. So what would that look like on EU? Ah, nice. So EU took the internal range liquidity. Let's take this one as this one is clean on the high time frame. See the rest of the market. What? Took into range liquidity, didn't tap into that demand zone yet. So higher pricing on EU and then a short would be nice. Something like that. Higher pricing on EU would mean for DXY either to come down here or continue further down and move from there. But now looking at how we want on DXY, you can actually maybe look for price to just come above here. And that's why come above this liquidity. And then we maybe get a move in this area as we have a break over here. Now I see that we are building up those equals there, so that's very nice. We know that we have Asia low down here. This is a New York low, they're perfectly equal. So that's very nice. So it would be lining it up with DXY. You can maybe see come above Asia, come above that liquidity pool. So not just Asia, but we got a couple highs up there as well. And then giving us that move further down. Now for longs, where do we want to long from? We have a low, a high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high. Ooh, nice. Yeah. Yes. So this is our last bullish range. And then what we have over here, we have a supply zone over here. With inside that, got a nice very gap. Yeah. The bond. It's a bit hard to uh, speak out loud what I'm thinking when my nose is like this. Like that. But all right. Or we can look. Yeah. So really three areas you can look at. Although yeah, it's a bit let me zoom out. What do we see? Very greeny. But then already reaching into the discount pricing. Correction on the way up, but not much crazy to take. To take. Yeah, I don't know. It's I would say highest probability is of course sells from above Asia high and previous daily high, but with this break here, although it's not the cleanest break, I would say this area is quite valid as well. And for longs, you can look from this area based on most recent structure. Thing with the longs is that it's order flow based. As we call this bullish structure, and it means that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas with stop losses below them, compared to this one where we have premium pricing and then get that turnaround, and then we have a nice area to look for. So that's why, and I always trade those turnarounds, right? So that's why I prefer the sells in this scenario again, this one and this one, but the buys, potential buys from this area could be very valid as well. And then for GU, we're following that bullish structure I marked out yesterday. But yeah, this is so it's really choppy. It is quite clean actually. I would say for sells way far above this area. As we continue to build up liquidity to the upside, now we got this portion of highs here. Um, yeah, I think there's nothing on the 15-minute to trade from, and on the 5-minute we have this large wick. Come on, we have that large wick, which we can play. Um, but this is not really a like a demand zone, so buy some GU, I don't know about. Thing we can do is watch what the real, which the real Asia low is, as we now have it. We had this move, but it's not really early buyers if you ask me. Go lower, not really. We go Asia high, of course, up here. And with that, we also have this. In addition to that, we have this kind of the trend line above there as well. So EU sells from here above the liquidity, low Asia low, ideally even deeper into the 50% of this demand zone. By coming into that 50%, we also tap into the fair value gap. So that's very nice as well. Yeah, it's really an analyzing video, this just looking at what's possible. And for the yeah, I don't know, there's no reason to short from here as we form bullish structure and we don't reach into the premium pricing yet. So only above old highs we can sell. The XY and EU have a bearish break. Oh, XY doesn't have a bullish break yet, but EU does. So for EU sells from here, buys from here, sells from there. Yeah, I'll stick with that. That lines up with the high time frame for now as well. If we look for shorts based on that red structure, although it doesn't line up with our dark blue structure. And buys from this area line up with the idea of price inducing sellers to then continue further up. So yeah, that's it, guys. Catch you guys in the market. Peace out.